The one on the right here, we're going to do cosine squared theta minus cosine of theta equals 2. The way I'm going to think of this problem is, again, it's a second power, so it's a quadratic, but it's a trigonometric quadratic. Second power, let's say. Right? If I change cosine to x squared minus x equals 2 for this problem, all I did was just say I'm letting cosine theta equals x. Okay, I'm just subbing it out. This is a problem we've done in chapter 1 or 2 or whatever it is. So if I asked you to solve this, the idea is you're going to try and get everything on one side. Okay, just like our standard quadratics from before. This factors x and x. Things that multiply to give me 2. 2 and 1. Alright, this has got to be negative, so the bigger number's got to be negative. One of them's got to be positive because negative times a positive is there. Make sure you can check it by multiplying it out. Alright, we get two little solutions here. Alright, well, this is going to work the exact same thing over here. If I subtract 2 over, I'm going to get cosine squared theta minus cosine of theta minus 2 equals 0, and this will factor exactly the same way. We'll get cosine theta minus 2 and cosine theta plus 1 equals 0. Okay? You can even solve it right here and then go and say, hey, look, this is cosine for theta equals x, sub it back, and you get the same problem. Right? By the way, if we were to solve this, this would be x equals 2 and x equals negative 1. Over here, we do the same thing. Cosine theta minus 2 equals 0, and cosine theta plus 1 equals 0. So getting cosine alone in both of these problems, you get cosine theta equals 2, and cosine theta equals negative 1. All right? Well, now we got to say to ourselves, all right, what cosine theta equals 2? All right, if we remember, cosine of theta had a range that was between two numbers. It's negative 1 and 1. All right, 2 is not in between there. Guess what, theta? You're not there. Okay, you are not there. So we don't have any solutions for this. Cosine theta never is 2. All right, so there's none here. However, cosine equals negative 1, well, it's at the end point. It's one of our special angles. Right? There's no real system that we can either look it up in a calculator, do arc cosine of negative 1, or we should know when is cosine negative 1. All right? If we remind ourselves of the graph, cosine starts at 1, goes like this. All right, that's 0, 90, 180, 270, 260. Negative 1 is 180 degrees. There are no other solutions on this interval that we have, so we're just done with that right there. So make sure, though, you put theta equal to 180 degrees in a solution set, so we have our answer.